Hi everyone, welcome back to your practice. Today we're going to move through 35 minutes. This is an invigorating vinyasa flow, so please take what you need and use whatever props you enjoy practicing with. None are really required today, but of course all props and support is always welcome. So let's begin in a seated position. Let's just take a moment to drop into the body. Okay, so if it's comfortable, maybe close your eyes and start to really allow your body to find stillness. And notice your breath. So beginning to take some cleansing, deep, intentional breaths as you let the hips and the shoulders settle and soften. And maybe bringing your awareness to other places in the body that might be holding some tension. Do your best to really invite ease into those places. And let's take a cleansing breath together. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale, open your mouth. Take a moment to set an intention for this practice. All right, let's begin. Let's come into tabletop. We'll move through 3 rounds of cat and cow. So inhale, drop the belly, take your heart and your tailbone up. Then exhale, press into the earth, really round through the spine, letting your head fall. And again, breathe in, drop the belly. Exhale, round through the spine. Good, one more here. Dropping the belly with the breath and rounding through the spine. Exhale. Good. Come back to a neutral spine. Let's curl the toes under. Lift the knees about 1 inch or so off the earth. So pressing palms into the mat. Make space between the shoulder blades. Round through the upper back and hug your belly button towards your spine. Take a breath in. Exhale. Good. One more inhale. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Let's take a moment to pedal the feet back and forth, bending one knee, then the other. Circulate the breath. And once you're ready, find some stillness here in downward facing dog, actively pressing the floor away from you, spreading the fingers wide. Let your head fall. Activate the low belly. Inhale, take your gaze forward between your hands and then step to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Rise on an inhale, coming up for mountain, Tadasana, and fold, exhale. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, come into plank pose. Stepping back. We'll take a breath in plank and then lower chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog, lifting the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips back. Breathe in. Exhale. Good, again like that. Inhale, look forward, step to the top of the mat. Try to step with the other foot this time. Inhale, lift halfway and fold. Rise on an inhale, mountain pose, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plank, step it back. We'll pause for a breath in. Lower chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Breathe. Let's take one more Surya Namaskar A. Look forward on the inhale. Step to the top of your space. Inhale, lift halfway. And fold. Rise with the breath, mountain coming up. Fold, exhale. Inhale, lift halfway. Let's step back, plank pose. Take a breath in plank, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Returning to breath, returning to the body. On your next breath in, let's extend the right leg up and back. And then exhale, bring your knee towards your nose, really rounding through the spine, pressing the earth away from you. And then we'll kick the right leg out to the left, pressing the floor away. So just give yourself a nice little stretch along the outside of the right leg here. So a little bit of a funky transition. We're gonna bring our left foot forward by stepping over the right leg, okay? So I know it sounds crazy. So start to bend into the back knee, and then we'll step over, left leg forward, right leg lifts high, standing split. Let's bring the fingertips to the earth, sort of lifting the torso. So it's nice and long, spine is long. Extend your right toes back, find your balance. And circulate the breath. Finding a deeper sensation in the shape. Good. Inhale, let's come up to one leg Tadasana. So as you stand, hug the right knee up and into the chest. Find your balance. Take a breath. Exhale, let's shift back. Come into crescent lunge. So situate the feet a little bit here. Soften into the back knee, bending deeply into the front knee. Knit the front ribs towards one another. So what I mean by that is, don't just let the belly sort of hang here. Actively pull the ribs in, activate the low belly, and lengthen the spine. Good, let's take one more full breath. Exhale, palms back, chest forward. Hug shoulder blades together. Really leading with your heart, and then actively extend your fingertips towards the back of the space. One more breath in. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up. Take a twist here. Now actively press your right palm into the earth and drive the left heel down. Reach with the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Make a little more space in the front of the body, across the chest. Good. From here, we'll roll to the right side, Vashisthasana, side plank. You're welcome to drop the bottom knee down and take your left arm forward. Take a breath. Exhale, plank pose. Stay for the breath in. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, breathe in. Exhale. Last round of breath. Clearing and cleansing. Left leg extends high on an inhale. Exhale, knee towards your nose. Press round through the upper back. Now very gently start to extend your left leg long out to the right side. Good. So we're going to make our transition, bringing the right foot forward by stepping it over the left leg. So bend the back knee, travel forward, and then find standing split, extending your left leg back, balancing on the right foot. And we'll breathe here. So instead of just being here and just pausing in stillness, allow yourself to go deeper or to explore subtle shifts and changes in the shape as you hold the shape. So maybe you start to extend the toes back further or up. Maybe you circulate the breath in a deeper way. There's always room to grow. Good. Let's come all the way up. One leg Tadasana, left knee up and into the chest. Coming back to breath to help stabilize the body. We will shift back, finding crescent lunge. So again, we'll gently pull the ribs towards one another, activating the low belly and softening into the back knee so the hips can drop. Breathe in. Exhale, shift forward just slightly, leading with your heart. Fingertips are reaching back behind you. Activate the triceps. Now keep the bend in your front knee. The tendency is to start to straighten, but dig deep here, pressing your right foot into the earth. Good. Now as you exhale, left hand comes down. Let's take the right arm up. Find your twist here. And just as we did on the other side, really making some space along the front of the body by driving the left palm down and reaching your right fingertips up. From here, option to move into side plank, Vashisthasana. Left hand stays grounded, stack the feet. And then inhale, right arm reaches forward. Exhale, plank pose. We'll stay for a breath. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, down dog. Good, breathe in. Exhale. All right, let's piece that together, breath to movement. Take a breath. Clear it out. All right, right leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Extend the right leg out to the left, and then step your left foot over the right leg, coming forward. Inhale, standing split, right leg back. Staying for the exhale. Inhale, rise, one leg Tadasana, right knee up and into the chest. Exhale, find your way to high lunge. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, palms back, chest forward. Inhale, twist, right palm down, left arm up. Exhale, side plank. Stay for the inhale. And then find your way back to downward facing dog. Good, so as we sort of move a little bit quicker here, be sure to steady and lengthen the breath. All right, inhale the left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg kicks out to the right. And then bring the right foot forward. Inhale, standing split, left leg back. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, one leg Tadasana, come up, left knee up and into the chest. Exhale, crescent lunge. Stay for the breath. Exhale, palms back, heart forward. Inhale, twist, left palm down, right arm up. Moving into Vashisthasana, side plank. Stay for a breath. And then find yourself heading back to downward facing dog in whatever way feels supportive for you. Good. I'm going to take a breath in downward facing. Let it go. Drop down for a seat or maybe child's pose. And just give yourself a moment to pause. Give yourself a moment to reconnect with your breath. the sensations in your body, and anything else that might be showing up for you. Just give it space and room to breathe. Take a moment to reconnect with your intention. What it is that you're looking to cultivate or create more of. Good. Let's all take a breath together. Inhale. Exhale. All right, let's come back to downward facing dog. Good. Shift your gaze between your hands on the inhale. Make your way to the top of the space. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana on the inhale. Hands to heart center, hips low. Press your palms together firmly here so you start to feel the upper body turn on and start to feel a little more sensation in the shoulders, the arms, even the space between the palms. Let's take one more breath and out. Good, so we're gonna stay in our chair. We're gonna stay with the right knee bent, and then we're gonna hug the left knee up and into the body. A bit more challenging with the right knee bent, so the knee might not go very far, but nonetheless pick it up a little bit here. And then come into figure 4, left ankle on top of the right thigh. Flex your left foot, and then bring your hands down to the earth. If you have blocks with you, this is a great place for the blocks. And we'll just allow the hips to really sink down and back, stretching the left hip. And just be mindful of your breathing here, especially when we're taking time to stretch the hips. We tend to all have some tightness in our hips. Maybe it's a little, maybe it's a lot. Good. Take another full breath cycle. On the inhale, we're going to come to one leg Tadasana, left knee up and into the chest. So still balancing on the right foot. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center, shift back, warrior 3. Good. So for warrior 3, I'd like you to really reach your left toes back, soften your standing knee, press hands together at heart center. Now, stay balancing. You're just gonna start to drop the left foot down so your left big toe touches the earth, and then lift it back up. And then exhale, lower it down. Slow and steady. Inhale back up. Exhale back down. Now lift it up once again, and then find warrior 2. Good. Really extend your body towards opposite ends of the room. So we're not reaching too far forward or too far back. We're finding a nice balance as we extend the arms really wide. And we'll set the gaze over the right fingertips. Finding ease in the upper body, shoulders, jaw, face. Breathe in and out. Good. Come up for star pose. Straighten the legs. Look up towards the palms. And then take a nice wide leg forward fold. Plant your palms down on the earth, right under the shoulders, bending the elbows. Let your head fall towards the earth. And then gently take your gaze over towards the right shoulder. Back through center, to the left shoulder, and center. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, walk yourself to the back of your space, And we'll come into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Shift your weight into the left foot. Extend the right leg up and back. And then once you find your balance here, bend your top knee. Grab for the foot. So now we'll kick into the hand, bend the standing knee, and really open the chest, arching the back. Good. Steady the breath, the gaze. One more inhale. Feet together, fold, exhale. Good. Lift halfway, breathe in. Fold, exhale. Let's find our way to Utkatasana, chair pose. So moving right into the other side. Hips low, once again, hands at heart center. Press palms together. Activate the low belly and the root chakra, pulling up and in. Good. So we'll start to hug the right knee up and into the chest, keeping the bend in the left knee. And then coming into figure 4, right ankle on top of the left thigh. Maybe you bring the hands down to the blocks or all the way to the mat. And here's where I really like to push the hips back, sink a little bit lower in my chair, just to deepen that sensation in the right hip. Good, 2 more breaths. Good. Let's make our journey up to our one-legged Tadasana. So start to rise slowly. Right knee comes with you. Good. Shift back. Virabhadrasana 3. Right leg extends really long back behind you. Press palms together at heart center. And then just shifting only the right leg. We're going to start to lower the right leg, tap the right toe down, and then lift it back up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. One more round. Slow and steady. Lift. Good. Find warrior 2. Opening up. So just notice if your shoulders are not quite balanced on top of the hips. It's fine. Just notice it. Shift a little bit. See if you can stack the shoulders directly on top of the hips, creating a deep bend into the left knee, and then reaching front to back. Pausing here for a breath. Good. Inhale, star, reach up, and leading with your heart, fold forward. Ooh, maybe you'll get a little pop in the hips as you fold, just like I did. And so for this forward fold, let's grab the ankles and just very gently start to pull your torso towards the tops of the thighs. And you might notice your body's natural tendency to go a little deeper as you exhale. Good. Release. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, coming back to the top of your space. Right foot is down. Half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. Ardha half. Chandrasana. Moon. Breath. Good. Once you find your balance, explore Chapasana. It's a half moon variation. So you'll bend the top leg, grab the foot, and then kick into your hand. So now the shape becomes not only a shape where you're balancing, but you're also back bending slightly. Good. Release, take another breath in. Feet together, fold on the exhale. Inhale, lift halfway. Let's come down for Malasana. So separate your feet really wide and come down to a nice squat. Hands at heart center. Let's bring the chin towards the chest. Bowing. Notice how it feels to be in this moment, in this shape, with your body, with your breath. We don't always get to experience moments of simplicity and ease throughout our day. So let that moment exist here, right now. Good. If your eyes are closed, just gently blink them open. Let's come down to a seat for boat pose, Navasana. Arms extend forward or grab behind the thighs. Lift the chest really high. Spread the toes. Good. Spreading the toes, for me, was something I could never do before yoga. I felt like, no, my toes just don't do that. They just don't move. Just the muscles weren't, alive. Oh, hello. So practice that here as we're holding boat. Spread your toes really wide. Lift the heart a little bit more. Good. And once your cat is out of the way, we'll take a breath. Exhale, come down for low boat. Inhale, come up. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, low. Inhale, coming up. And release, Sukhasana. Good. I think Maya wanted to give me a little added challenge in that boat series. All right, come into Sukhasana. Bring your palms to the knees or to the thighs. And we're just going to very gently start to roll the torso, moving in one direction. Good. Reverse, go the opposite way. Still connecting deeply with breath as you move. Good. Now come back to neutral. Inhale, lift the heart, look up. Exhale, round through the spine. Good. We'll do two more. Lift the chest as you breathe in. And round, exhale. Last one. And exhale, round. Good. Let's find our way down onto our backs. And bring your knees into your chest once you reach the earth. Give yourself a very gentle rock side to side. Good. Let's place the palms down on the earth. Extend the legs up. Nice gentle inversion here. This is a great place to really start to slow the breath down, finding a bit more depth and length. And also the shape really provides a nice release. So you might find it beneficial to send your exhales out your mouth. One more full breath cycle here. Bend your knees slowly. Bring the soles of the feet to the earth and gently rock the knees left and right. Good. Find your way to your final shape. Coming into Shavasana. Take up space. Let your limbs be heavy and rest. Take a deep cleansing breath in and release. Begin to bring awareness back to your body. And slowly find your way to a seated position. Take a moment to acknowledge yourself for continuing to show up, for putting in the work and the effort for growth. Thank you all so much. Om Shanti. Thank you.